Guess what day it is, people? It's Tuesday. That's right. We back on a Tuesday. Your boy, Brian B. Where have I been? Who knows? Guess what, y'all? Where has somebody else been? Y'all ain't see him in a long ass time. Brightening up the room. The upper room. V-Line, what's good? It's me, it's Brian B. And we back, baby. Welcome back to the one and only show on YouTube, taking over your airwaves. It's me, Brian B, and that's JD the Mouth. JD the Mouth back with us, back on the B-Line Web Show. Yo, it's Tuesday. We ready, baby. We ready. We getting it going. We got a lot to talk about. People getting smacked. What's happening? Yo, Jay, where we been at, man? I don't understand. Like, shit's going down and people out of control, man. We got war. We got a whole bunch of shit going on. But yo, we gonna talk about it. Check it out. We got current events with your boy Brian B and JD the Mouth. Let's go.
Is what you call.
Thank you guys so much. Hey, it feels so good sitting in this chair. Hey, yo, JD the Mouth, how it feel to be back?
Amazing.
Amazing. Good answer.
Fun.
Good fucking answer. Good answer, guy.
Ready to have some fun.
Hey,
a lot of shit to talk about.
Can you turn the light down on that shirt a little bit?
Hey, listen. You see what this shit say right here? Look at it.
Oh man. Listen, you repping this
representing
shit.
Right now.
Yo, look. This is like one of the easiest shows that I had to do. I don't really got to think about what I'm talking about. Like, that's what's crazy, though. It's like, you know, sometimes an event happens and it's like you're not getting away from it. There's no way you can. I gotta be honest with you, B-Line. I actually wasn't gonna come back to the show yet. I actually had a couple of things. As you can see, hey, I gotta address it. Yo, check out the gear. Y'all see the new shirts, and they available. I'm gonna show y'all where y'all can get them. If y'all wanna contact me, hit me up. I'll get you a shirt. But we got the hats. Yo, look at the poses. We got the background going. See, we changed up a little bit. You know, I gotta point out my poster.
Where that came from.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we got Baby Jordan, you see my baby on the wall. Listen, yo, I loved it. But listen, guys, thank you guys so much. I'm back. It's too much going on in the world. I can't take a break. I kind of had some stuff going on. I got a new job. I'm working from home. Like, I'm able to do the show more when I come back. But I'm coming back early because damn, we can't get away from this one. But hey, first off, so JD the Mouth, yo, what's good, bro? Yo, you ain't been on the show since damn. I don't even know when the last time. Let me see. Guess what? Yo, who this right here? Who this right here? Who that guy right there? That bright ass shirt. Hey, excuse me, sir. Can you turn your shirt down? Can you turn it down a little bit? That's JD the Mouth. And yeah, he back. And guess what? Yo, Jay. Yo, talk to him real quick. Talk to him on that mic.
What's going on, people?
Oh,
JD the Mouth.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Yes, sir.
Is his mic where? Oh, yo, listen. I tried to warn y'all. I think the last time you were on, we were talking with Scotty. You know, our family member drummer Scotty.
Music.
Scotty's out there.
Music
doing
is life.
Good. Music is life, man. Definitely. But yeah, you know, you back. You know, we definitely got to tag team this one because it's crazy, bro. But tell everybody how you been, man. What's been going on with you?
Been all right, man. Enjoying the new lifestyle.
Yeah. You
6
moved
feet
recently. Yeah.
6 feet is life.
What the hell is 6 feet?
Shit, that's how far we gotta stay from motherfuckers with COVID-19.
Oh, nigga, listen, does that even exist anymore? I've been COVID mania, baby. Yo, I've been going so long. I forgot about COVID, yo. I don't even like. Does it even matter anymore? People wear masks. I don't go out my house anymore. I work from home now. I got the luxury of being home. I go to the store. I'm like one of them people from high school that don't like to talk to people and shit. That's to hide in the basement and have a pet hamster. Have a pet hamster for 14 years. Fucking hamster dies and they still have him in the house. That's my friend, Mom. Planning on how to blow up shit. But yeah, you know, COVID. I really haven't thought about COVID at all. I guess that's a good thing, you know, considering we've been thinking about it for the last 2 damn years. How is it where you working at and shit? Yo, JD the Mouth, he do security and stuff at where you at still at what property leasing property?
Yeah, residential.
Yeah, so how is it like, you know, how are people handling, like, you know, are they still flipping out? We see them damn Karens all day on fucking on Facebook and shit every day.
Hey, gladly, there's not too many of them there. There's a few.
Lucky.
There's a few. Over there, masks aren't required. So
okay.
You're gonna have a few who still want that shit in effect, but it's not in effect. So
that's annoying. And isn't that the most annoying shit in the planet? That people are gonna try to hold on to that for the rest of their life, yo. Even we can like invent something that makes everything like the healthiest air in the world, but people are still gonna be like, well, we have to still be safe. What if? Listen, what if you pass the fuck out anyway? Just like go away, bro. I'm tired of wearing masks and shit. I want the world back. I want life back. But yo, did you ever ask yourself this? How do you think you do? Because we're from hey, for y'all don't know, y'all got it. Y'all know JD the Mouth and Brian B. Yo, listen. What would you think? How do you think it would be if you were still in Jersey? If we were still like in Elizabeth area and stuff like that, and you were doing like property management? Do you think can you see the difference? Like, can you see like you think like how it would be? Like we're in Atlanta now, and if we were still back home and shit like that, would it be a big giant difference, yo?
It's
like how people act.
Huh?
It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's like George is a different like animal. Man. I be thinking sometimes, like, you know, when I be talking to people sometimes and they're from where we're from, and I'm like, you know, listening to how they, you know, are doing with the whole COVID thing. And then relating it back to the South, like the South is different, man. Like it's all family oriented.
So many people from out there, out here.
Yeah. It's
so many.
A mix of
including myself, including you, including the wife.
Yep. Yeah. We're
all
leaving
there.
It's because it's so damn expensive. But I just wonder how Jersey's handling that shit, yo. Because people don't care, yo. We don't give a fuck.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, you walk around, ain't nobody flipping out and you not having a mask. You mind their business, yo, in New York and New Jersey and shit. Like, but
number one thing I could think of how it is on the fucking train.
Oh, yeah. Especially with public transportation.
Them trains. Oh my God.
Subway. I'm pretty sure they enforce them laws pretty hard. Like
no.
You don't think
so? No way. No way. You gotta think about how many motherfuckers sleep on that train.
Yep, and that's what I'm about to say. You don't even gotta worry about the mask. You gotta worry about somebody peeing on you.
Exactly. You think sneezing on people was bad before?
Yep.
That shit was disrespectful before. Now it's disgusting.
Getting on the fucking train, talking shit, talking to themselves for a half an hour while they're riding in the front. Remember, I was thinking about that. Somebody had a post. Somebody had a post on social media or something, and they were talking about the worst bus ever, the worst bus of all time. Guess what bus it was, Jay?
Listen, it had to have been the 24.
24.
Listen, and they probably didn't specify if it was 24A or 24B.
Nope, they didn't. But I saw on the bus it said East Jersey Street. So I'm like, oh yeah,
God.
Bro, listen, the 24. And I was thinking to myself, it was like the way he was describing it, it was like the worst thing on the planet. And I'm like, I used to ride the 24 all the time. Like, how is it like, you know? But we don't think of it. But now when I think back and hear somebody complaining about it, I'm like, yeah, was pretty bad. Like it was always some shit on the 24, where it went and like where it goes and where it comes from and everything like that. Like, yeah, it was always something on the 24, man. Coming from Newark, East Orange, bringing all the fiends and shit like that. I didn't even realize that it went to the damn, you know, the rehab center and stuff like that. Wasn't that in Elizabeth where we were? By the across the street from the hospital. What was that building that we used to wait for the bus right by Chance, on East Jersey Street?
Oh,
wasn't that like a rehab hospital or something?
Yeah, that used to be the Election Brothers, but that's I don't even know what the hell they call it, but it is a rehab spot.
Yeah, like a rehab or some shit. But somebody, they were like stating, and I was like 24. Like, damn, that brings back memories, yo. Going to the mall, going to the movies. Hell yeah.
Shit.
I didn't think it was that
Hopping
bad.
on that bitch coming off of work.
Going for work. The 24 was our transportation. We went everywhere in 24. That's all they was saying. I was like, oh, is that bad or whatever? But yeah, man.
You remember what it was like just getting out of school?
Hell yeah.
Hop on that to head to work.
Yep.
I remember. Jersey Garden Mall.
Yep. We go to Jersey Garden Mall. Me and Jay had like fucking 40 jobs. We had everything, pretzels, furniture. We had a wide variety: music, CDs, shoes, leather coats, fur. We owned that shit. Yo, I'll never forget the day. Yo, listen, I'll never forget the day we were fucking working, right? We were at Adiez, and we were working at Adiez. And the guy, this is one of the things that you gotta be there and you gotta experience it, because it won't sound funny. But if you picture it, it's hilarious. But we were walking, yo, we had just come off the escalator, and we had turned the corner. And I don't know how you'd be spotting this shit, but a guy was sitting down and he was eating a pretzel. And Jay was like, look at that nigga sitting there eating the pretzel like it's a burger. And the guy, he had the pretzel and the paper bits around him. And he was
literally chomping on that shit.
I was fucking crying, yo. I was crying because I was like, who thinks to say some shit? Yo, we used to get, we used to get on the bus. Yo, we used to get on the bus and shit. And Jay used to be like, ugh, somebody smells like a loaf of bread.
My nose is weird like that.
Listen, that shit used to be so accurate. You can't help but be like, yeah, it really does. That shit used to be fucking funny.
I use my imagination in weird ways.
Yo, that shit used to be funny, bro. You'd be like, yo, I smell like a loaf of bread. How do you remember that? I would have said anything but that. Oh, that shit, that's funny, yo. But yeah, we was talking about the fucking 24, man, and it was just bringing back memories about like shit we used to do or whatever. But oh man. Anyway, yo, listen, thank you guys. Like, share, subscribe. We back at it. Yo, we talking some shit today. So all right, anyway, let's get to the brass tacks, everything. Normally I would save a segment like this for the entertainment show. And the entertainment show will be back this week. I'm gonna have my son's coming on, Jay Flash. James is coming on with me. Starting the show back up. But so we had something happen, y'all. We had the Oscars, the award show for the movies and stuff like that. Which movie did the best? What actor? Which actress and stuff like that are doing the best? And listen, just to start off, just so you know, me and Jay, we don't watch that shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know that shit was on.
I don't watch it, yo. Listen, I don't watch it. I love movies. I love entertainment. I love all of that. And I kind of like, I'll watch like, the people go on the red carpet and see who looks nice or whatever the case may be. But I don't watch it, bro. I don't follow that shit because I don't feel like they really represent. Like, it's a lot of movies that, they're probably amazing movies, but it's not my style.
Not entertaining.
Yeah, I'm not really into it, or whatever. But I'm gonna have to change my mind about that. I'm gonna have to watch this shit now. Listen, definitely. So I want to start off by saying, yo, I'm gonna talk some shit in this episode, and I just want to say that I have the utmost respect for Will Smith and for Chris Rock, yo. They're two of my favorites in the industry. How about you, Jay?
Definitely. They each hold a place in their category.
Yeah, for real.
Chris Rock on comedy, Will Smith in acting. Not to say Chris Rock can't act, but he's not really known.
Yeah, Chris Rock is probably, Chris Rock is a legend in comedy. You know what I mean? A legend in comedy. Definitely. Will Smith is a legend in acting. Like there's no denying either one of them for their purpose. But we're gonna talk about something that happened, and you know, we might as well get into it a little bit. But
Everybody most likely seen it.
Yeah, everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. So Jay, how did you react when you saw it? Let's start there. Since you're the guest, how did you react when you saw what transpired between both of them? And where did you see it first? Let's add that into it as well.
I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure exactly why it happened, but then to see what occurred and what drove him to do so, I felt Chris Rock was wrong. Because not too many knew about, you know, Jada Pinkett Smith's medical health situation. I don't think he knew. So for him to say that was a bit harsh.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? I totally agree. I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people agree. I think a lot of people agree that I'm for one just like you. I don't watch the Oscars and stuff like that. So I didn't watch it when it happened. I actually saw it a few hours later because I was up just on my phone or whatever. And I saw it on Facebook, saw it on Instagram. At first, when I first saw it, I thought it was just like a stunt. I thought they were like acting it out. I thought it was something goofy.
Everybody.
Then I saw everybody. And then I actually saw the video of what happened. So just in case you ain't see it, I don't know how you don't live on this earth. But here, take a look.
I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
That's some crazy shit. Yo, listen. Yo, listen. Not to veer off the topic too much, right? Like this crazy, like, you know, when you go to like, you know, like Dave Chappelle said it one time, like when you go to the Tiger show at the circus or whatever, you're going to watch the circus, but you know damn well you'd be the most entertained if that tiger just flipped out and attacked the trainers. You'd be like, oh shit, jackpot. When you see something like that, that's gotta be the feeling. Like, you don't want no bad stuff to happen. You never do, but damn. You know what I mean? Like seeing something like that is like, I'm glad I'm here today. I'm glad I woke up this morning. But so as you can see, like, you know, Chris Rock definitely, he made a joke, yo. Like I said, I don't watch the awards. So I'm just taking this piece of information and what I know about award shows, and that's what I'm using to come to my understanding. I didn't even know Chris Rock was hosting the damn awards or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know if he was hosting. I saw Diddy up there. I saw a whole bunch of different people. I saw posters for Regina Hall and Amy Schumer. I saw them. I thought they were hosting it. I don't know if they just had a whole bunch of people, but so Chris Rock was doing his hosting part, or maybe he was just doing a giving an award away. I don't know what it was. Yeah. So I sat there and saw him. You know, he said the thing about Jada Pinkett. I took it as he's a comedian. I mean, just at the end of the day, I took it. That's the first thing I thought. He's a comedian. Talk shit. I definitely understand that. I'm a fan of comedy. I do understand that, you know, they do, you know, what the hell is it called? Crowd work, whatever it's called. I thought he was just making a joke, man. She had an all green dress on. She had her hair bald. I never ever knew that she had any kind of health issue. I've never heard anything. I've never heard her say anything. I heard all the shit with her and Will, you know, back then or whatever with the August Alsina case. I mean, we did a show about that too. But I never knew that she had a condition. Apparently a bunch of people did, but I thought he was just making a joke saying G.I. Jane shaved her head and she was still pretty and shit like that or whatever. So he was just making a joke or whatever. Now, Will's action. You know what I mean? Listen, this is how I feel. Will Smith has been the butt of the joke for a couple years now. And it's unfortunate because, like we said in the beginning, he's a legend in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's been a butt of the joke with everybody basically clowning him. Like, your wife plays you, your wife's making you look stupid, this and that, all that shit that came out with that Red Table Talk, all of that information, their whole, personal life kind of got exposed and everybody judged. Everybody, played their part in picking whose side is right and whose side is wrong or whatever. I personally feel like Will Smith is fucking fed up, man. I think he's fed up. I think that he's tired of people digging at his family. He doesn't want anybody talking about his wife. I mean, even if I wouldn't have known that Jada had, something going on or whatever that was like a medical condition, I definitely feel like Will Smith has just had enough, yo. And I feel like he kind of just in that moment, he snapped, bro. It's like, yeah, there's times where it's like, you gotta realize, like, we look up to these guys, because of what they've done, their achievements, and what they have brought to our lives. You know what I'm saying? We watched The Fresh Prince, we watched, Def Comedy Jam, we've watched everything that they've been a part of, and we've loved them for that. So we forget that they're human, man. We forget they have emotions just like us. They make mistakes, they do shit. We glorify them, because they play this high role, but you have to be reasonable. You can't just think that somebody, because they're in this high position, they're never going to, be faulted in any way. He made a mistake, bro. He acted on his emotions. You saw the shit. What did you think?
Yeah. I think it may sound not right, not wrong, but he really reacted off of her reaction.
That's what a lot of people are saying, yo. I don't feel like he did, yo. I think he reacted just because that was his fault. I'm not saying that her reaction didn't like help. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I think that was the final straw. Like if she wouldn't have reacted, I think if she wouldn't have reacted, he probably wouldn't have done it there. He probably would have spoke to him after, as many people are saying he should have.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Did that and felt however she felt. That was it.
Yeah, I think at the beginning, because everybody's pointing out the fact that he was laughing, like he was when he was saying the joke. Chris Rock was saying the joke, he was laughing. But let's be realistic, yo. When you hear something and it's like, especially when you're in like an environment, you know what I'm saying? You're at work and your coworker's like, "Oh, Johnny, look at them goofy shoes you're wearing." In your head, you can be like, I want to knock this motherfucker out right now. But you're at work, so you're not going to show that emotion too much. You're going to say, yeah, I want to fuck you up right now. But you're going to play it. That's how I felt he was doing. I felt like he was playing it. He was like, yeah, this is funny, nigga. Oh, yeah, you talking that shit. I can't believe this motherfucker just said that. And then he looked over and saw his wife and was like, yeah, she did just say that. Yeah, she's pissed. I'm fucking pissed too. And I think that if that was like the only thing that ever happened, and I'm not just talking about with Chris Rock, I'm talking about in general. If he never got the whole Red Table Talk shit, if he never had any of that, those issues go down, I don't think that would have took place. I don't think that
the thing about it though
would have did it.
You probably don't know. A lot of people probably don't know, but that's not the first time that he's fired shots at her.
That's
about
what
that same exact thing.
I did hear that before about her being bald. Yeah, people have been saying that recently.
He has came at her directly previous.
That's some crazy shit, man.
And that was the first time that Will held himself.
He said, "Listen, I ain't fucking with you." But do you think that if it was just like, even with that incident, like even if he did say something about her bald or whatever before, and then this incident he said something about her bald again, do you think that would have been enough to set him off? I personally think that the main reason is because he's had so much shit going on, man. He's had so
definitely
much.
Played a part.
Yeah. I think he's just hitting this point where it's like, yo,
people coming at his family,
man, all the time. There was just that.
Think about the stuff that they're saying about his kids.
Yeah, his kids.
They're
No
saying
knocking their kids. I've said shit on this show about Willow and Jaden. And I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I'm just, who the fuck am I? Who matters? But I'm just saying, like, it's just that entitlement for me. Like, I don't know. It's like everybody has their struggles, everybody has their problems, and I definitely understand shit a lot better than what I used to, even when I first started the show. But it's just something about, we sit back and we judge, but we don't. I don't think people take enough time to really, like, try to be relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like, even to people that you feel are in different categories than you are. Like, don't just sit there. That's Will Smith. He should know better. And that's your judgment.
no.
Like, he's a fucking, think about the pressure. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like I wasn't even thinking about when I was speaking about, Willow and Jade, and how I felt like they were just privileged and they had all these different things, to where they were brought up in a life of ease. I mean, as far as financially, I mean, you can't tell me that they had to struggle to find food and shit like that. They didn't struggle to find a job so they can keep food on the table. Did they have that? Honestly, no. But then you have to also think about what struggles did they have, though. They had their own struggle in their own way, just like everybody does. But then you want to define what really classifies as a struggle. Is it if you can't feed your family? That's definitely up there.
Yeah.
That's definitely a big one, right? But it doesn't undermine you because you don't have, whatever you classify as a oh, that's a big struggle. Your struggle is small. So you kind of just have to make sure that
Struggle is a struggle. So
yeah, exactly. And that's my point. Like, he's got his struggles. I'm fucking going off on a tangent or whatever. But he's got his struggles just like everybody else has struggles, bro. Like, it's Will Smith. Yeah, he's a legend. Chris Rock even. You know what I'm saying? He's a comedian. But it's certain things you have to make sure you're not, you're taking into account. You can't be tasteless, man. And I think that's what everybody kind of thought. Like, it's a tasteless remark, especially if he knew that she was going through something, and especially if he said something like that previously. It's not, no longer it's a joke. Now it's kind of an attack.
exactly.
Yeah. So it's like, if he did say it before, it's a little bit more.
I can't confirm.
Yeah,
I heard he did.
I heard somebody else saying something like that too, saying that he did previously, or they had like some kind of altercation where it was similar. But I never saw anything on it, just like you just said. So I don't know if that's real or not. But
when he mentioned the G.I. Jane, I thought she was coming out with a movie. I googled Jada Pinkett G.I. Jane.
Nah, G.I. Jane was look right here.
No, I know what it was, but that's what I thought.
Yeah, G.I. Jane was that movie in the back in the day with Demi Moore, and she shaved her head and she looked good, shit, with the baldy and shit. Like, she looked good. I mean, but I didn't ever knew that Jada had like I thought she was just shaving her head. I guess that's why Willow does it. I guess maybe to kind of like be there with her mom, or I don't know. People got their own reasons. I don't give a fuck. Let everybody do what they do.
Her entire career, she's always had short hair.
Yeah.
Not that short, but
yeah,
that was her thing.
She has. Yeah, that's right. She has. Yeah, Jada's always wore a low cut. But I mean, it was interesting, bro. It was some interesting shit. Like, yo, how do you think Chris Rock handled that shit, yo?
Huh? I think let me say this, if he did know previously, I think he was wrong.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
If he did know previously, I think he was wrong. But if he didn't, knowing how comedians are when they host shows, him being a comedian, it's normal.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It's not like he was directly attacking her if he didn't know. But if he did know, then that's directly attacking her.
If he did know, and if he did do something similar like that before, I think it was kind of that, even just that. Like, if he didn't know and he did do something like that before, it's still a little bit of a boundary. If he didn't know and then he just got the shit smacked out of him for, just making a remark, then I mean, it does suck. You know what I mean? I definitely understand Will's side. I definitely think that Will's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the obvious. If you want to just
wrong.
If you want to just
but I
take
would
the
have did the
obvious,
same shit if that was my lady.
but isn't that the point, though? That's the point. Like, you want to sit there and you don't want to just say, oh, you're wrong, and then stop there. Like, that's easy. But then who's going to stop doing it again? Or how are we going to prevent something like that from happening? Why did it happen? You know what I mean? Like, why did he get up and in front of a fucking award show, this legend is going to get up and tarnish his his name and his image to smack somebody. Like, why would he do that? Why was the risk that great? You know, it was worth it for him. It didn't even matter. It's
As you
because,
mentioned earlier, you know, what's going on in his life? What was going on in his head?
bro, listen, sometimes you just had enough,
Not being
man.
in there, you just can't say. Exactly.
Sometimes you just had enough, bro. Sometimes it's just like, yo, y'all all talking shit. I'm tired of y'all talking shit. You forget I'm a nigga from Philly, and
Exactly.
I'm not letting it go. And that's what he said. He walked in that fucking scene, he tried to laugh it off. It ain't work. He saw his wife was visibly upset. He said, "Nah, I'm pissed." And then the crazy part was after when he sat back down. This is what I mean. Before we get to that part, how do you think Chris Rock took it, yo? How do you think Chris Rock took it? Did he look like a bitch
He
up
handled
there?
it well. No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. He would have looked like a bitch if he took a few steps back and just didn't, but he handled that well.
He did.
He handled it well.
He handled it well.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, he handled it well. He did.
I
He
think
did
Chris
good.
Rock's not known as a tough guy, so you wouldn't
No.
expect him to just swing back
No.
or any type of retaliation or reaction.
I definitely don't think he should have swung back. I definitely don't think
No,
so.
I don't think he should. I'm saying he's not known as a tough guy, so I wouldn't have expected him.
Yeah, me neither.
But,
He's definitely not. But still, like, I don't know, bro. I guess like that's a hard one. We're gonna cross that bridge in a second. But I think that he definitely held his composure. I think exactly what he said afterwards was exactly what should have been said. Will Smith, he addressed it. Like, he did exactly what a professional on a stage would do. Like, he addressed it. You know what I mean? He didn't just try to act like it didn't happen, or like, we're gonna go to a commercial or something, you know, and be stuck in the headlights and shit. Like, he addressed it and he made it like a joke, kinda. You know what I mean? As much as he could have. He addressed it. And as he was saying it, then when Will was sitting there, you know, yelling in the thing. This is what I was trying to tell IT Tiff earlier. I sat here, and when shit like that happens, just me, you know, just my opinion. Shit like that happens, you're pissed off for two reasons. Not only are you pissed off because of what just happened, you're not pissed off just because he said that about your wife. Of course, you're pissed off about that. But I feel like he's even more pissed off because he feels like Chris Rock made him get out of character like that. He made him do it, even though he didn't. Obviously, he didn't make him do it. He didn't grab him by the fucking arm with a gun and say, "You have to do this right now." But his actions made him emotionally liable for what the fuck he had to do next. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the reason why it was even more like, it wasn't over after that. Then he yelled, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." How he said it twice, loud, direct, every fucking letter pronounced. He wanted you to understand, I am pissed, and you better understand all bets are off.
Don't do this shit again.
It was like a firm threat, and it was understood. And Chris Rock understood it right away. That's another part where I think Chris Rock handled it well. He didn't try to go back at it. He didn't try to like downplay it. Oh, whatever, man. He did it exactly. I'm not gonna say it anymore. He addressed it, and I think Chris Rock handled it very professional in like a really unprofessional, you know, situation. Listen to this. This is gonna sound fucking crazy, probably to a lot of people. I think Will handle it very professional in a really unprofessional situation. I think they're two stand-up guys, man. I mean, I don't know them personally and shit, but
legends.
They're two legends in the industry. But I think just as far as like guys go, I mean, I've never really heard anything bad about either Will or Chris, bro.
Or Chris,
I feel like they're both stand-up guys, yo. I think that it was just a bad situation, man. You're gonna cross paths sometimes. Even friends are gonna fight. You know what I mean? Like, I think they both handled it. I think they both handled it well, yo. For a jacked up situation, that's about as classy that you can have. You know,
ugly.
It could have been really ugly. It could have been really ugly. It could have been a different kind of reaction. It could have been a different friggin' event. Now, okay, this is what I was gonna ask. Who do you think? I saw this on Facebook earlier too. Who do you think would have been somebody that would have been hosting the show? And let's say whatever, enter name here, was hosting the show, and that same fucking thing happened. Same event, same occurrence, same situation.
Mm.
What do you think would have happened if this guy hosted the show? What do you think would have happened? Who do you think? Different do you think it would be? I think I'm explaining that right. How do you think? Like, I'll do it again. What do you think would happen if a different comedian was hosting the show and that same event happened? And think of a comedian,
Even a different person. Shit, not just
yeah,
a
different
comedian.
person. Who do you think would have reacted like it would have been like if this would have happened to that person? It would have been a whole different ball game. I'll start just so you can understand what I'm saying. Just imagine if that was Steve Harvey.
Mm.
Do you think Will Smith would have got up there and smacked Steve Harvey?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Now, one person I know he would smack is if that was Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, but that's Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to downplay, like, Kevin Hart could probably fuck some shit up, like, seriously. But I am saying, like, do you think it's a pick? Do you think Will knew that he was gonna get away with that shit? Because I don't think, and when I say Steve Harvey, I'm not even saying like Steve Harvey's the toughest nigga in the planet. What I'm saying is, I don't think you smacking Steve Harvey and just getting away with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll go even further. I don't think you smacking Dave Chappelle. I don't think you smacking a lot of motherfuckers, yo.
A lot, yeah.
No matter what was said, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been a crazy ass shoe on the other foot situation. Like, if I saw Dave Chappelle up on that stage and he said something.
Well, this is the best one of all. And I know this damn sure wouldn't have happened, but just imagine if that was Martin. That wouldn't have happened.
I think he would have smacked Martin. I think he would have smacked Martin. I think he would have. I think they're close enough. I mean, I'm not saying Martin wouldn't have fucked him up, but I am saying I think he would have tried it. I can see him trying it on Martin more than I can see some other comics, like even like white comics, like not even just like color involved, but I
Gary
feel
Owens.
like he would have smacked his ass. I'm not a fan of him, yo. Hey, Gary, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm just being honest, yo. I'm a fucking fan of comedy, but I'm not a fan of him. Whatever, we'll talk about it. We haven't got no fucking details. This is beeline shit, straight to the point. Yo, listen, the thing with Gary Owen is he plays to the audience. You know what I'm saying? I think that's him. I don't think he's doing a character. I think that's his real shit. He's like a brother. Like, that's just kind of how his personality is, it seems. But I just feel like he plays to it, man. I just feel like he plays to it.
He's like you know what you're gonna get when you get it.
Yeah. He knows who he's talking to, and it's just like it's so tailor-made for that audience. I'm bored. Like, nigga, stop trying to be me, nigga. Whatever. Like, I can't even call it that. Like, you're so not that, but it's just that. I saw it was one comedy special he did, and he was talking to people in the crowd and shit like that or whatever. And he was saying something like, when somebody in the crowd was like, damn, I think he said like, oh, it's messing with my eyes. And Gary Owen heard him say it. Now, I don't know exactly why the guy was saying that, but I think the guy was saying that because he was like, this white nigga is up here talking. Like, because Gary Owen's white and he's up there talking like he's black. So I'm thinking that the guy in the audience, the heckler, was like messing with my eyes, like saying like, I'm hearing this guy talk, but I'm seeing this white guy saying it. It's like, is he black? How is he not black? Whatever. And I think it was like, more of like, not like, oh yeah, I can't believe he's not black. Like, more of like, this thing is like, does he think he black or whatever? But when he said it, Gary Owen, he definitely handled it correctly. It was like really good how he came back with it, whatever. But I understood what that guy was talking about. It gets kind of, I don't know, it just gets kind of annoying. It's like, I'm not saying it's not him, but I'm just like, all right, nigga, yeah, you sound like you one of us. Like, you should be one of us, maybe. I don't fucking know. But I'm just not with it. Like, this shit ain't that funny, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. But yeah, I definitely don't think that he would have did that shit to a different dude. And I don't think Will's like a bitch or anything like that. I think Will would go toe to toe, but I just don't feel like. I feel like he knew he could smack Chris Rock.
Who knows if they had that, friendship relationship? They
It
might
sounded
just
like they
know
did.
each other.
Yeah, that's true. Never really seen them together in like too much. He was on They said
Exactly.
he was on Fresh Prince. He was on Fresh Prince back in the day. I don't remember what episode. Yeah,
Exactly. I
he
don't
said
know.
there was
What
an
was he? A
episode though. He
camera
was
guy,
on.
a lunch boy. That's where he got his start. I don't remember seeing his ass on no damn Fresh Prince.
I don't remember it either, but he said he was on it.
Yeah.
But some interesting shit, man. That was some interesting shit. I mean, I couldn't believe, like, out of everybody, like, those are two people that I'd be like, damn, really? Like, Chris and Will?
Mm.
Like, I don't want to hear no bad stuff about Chris and Will, man.
Yeah. A lot of people were saying that was a setup.
But it's easy to see, though. You want to know something?
Exactly.
That's another thing. Like, the way that Will smacked him, it was like, if you look at it, like, when you really watch it, it looks like he wanted to punch him. But I think that his hand was just open, because when you smack somebody, you cock your hand back and like
all the way just
like if
continue.
You punch somebody, you going straight. But the way he went up and did it, that's why I think people kind of I don't know, but that's why I think, because it looks like when he goes, it looks like a stunt almost. Because he goes and he smacks somebody, just puts his hand out to his face, but he didn't go like walk up to him and say, "Wah." He fucking like, so it looks like almost like he was going to punch him, and he just at the end like said,
last minute
smacked him. Yeah, because it looked like he wanted to punch him. And Chris Rock took it. I mean, he sat there, he took it, he handled it well. Another thing,
plus for no security come on the stage.
Yeah.
None of that shit.
Yeah, it was actually pretty well. I mean, Will did just smack him and fucking turn around and walk off casually. I mean, it wasn't like they took his face like and kept going. But it was definitely interesting, man. Let's talk about now we talking about like the incident, like we got our points across about the incident. Let's talk about the reactions, man. And this is what be killing me, bro. Like, I don't understand why shit can't just happen and it be what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you can definitely speculate why it happened or what happened or whatever. But I can't stand when people start including like so much extra shit with it. Race and
no fucking reason.
Bro, it's like there's enough
stuff I've seen people say, man, that's another 30 years for us black people. Like, sit the hell down and drink some tea.
Bro, it's so aggravating.
That shit is stupid, man.
It's like, why do you constantly have to like bring up like absolutely nothing to do with the situation? Like, it's always like every situation now, it has to go back to race. Everything goes to race. And it's so uncalled for. Like, you're taking away from the damn actual event because you're trying to include shit that don't need to be there. I can't focus on, damn, Chris Rock just smacked Will Smith because you're over here talking about black people are not allowed to get it. This is why black people could put like, bro, like, is it that? Why does it gotta be that? We fucking talking about Chris Rock smacking. Isn't that enough? Why do you gotta include more and shit? But it was some interesting shit, man. Yeah, people like to sit there and do overboard, man, with the speculation. Controversy is enough, man. But then they had that whole thing with the Oscars itself. I think, like I said, we don't watch that shit, so they were talking about some how it was like a hashtag like white out or something like that. The Oscars white out or something like that. I guess trying to say like the Oscars are always white people winning. Just like most of the award shows, just being honest. That's the reason why I'm not into them or whatever. It's like, I'm not saying that nobody's not talented, but it just doesn't never seem like it's really shit that I enjoy. I don't know if I don't just enjoy black people stuff, so I don't fucking know. I enjoy it a lot. But it's just never for me. But they had that going on too. I don't know what the hell that was about. But I'll tell you right now, Will Smith and Chris Rock, the Oscars should be thanking them because they just made them the most popular motherfuckers on the planet. Everybody gonna watch that shit
next year.
I'm watching. I'm recording it. But yeah, that was some interesting shit, man.
Did you hear? They're talking about that they might possibly take away that award from Will.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, they're supposed to be in like some kind of You know, they're trying to research the situation and see what they should do. And because I mean, I guess nothing like, I mean, I don't know. I don't remember anything else happening like to that
Happening
degree
like that, yeah.
on that show. And that's one of the craziest things. Like he won the that was his first Oscar, man. And like, you know,
First
that
Oscar,
event,
exactly.
he kind of destroyed his own, you know, situation. That's why
Own
it
thing.
was just, I feel bad for Will, bro, because Will Smith is
Me
one of my
too.
favorite fucking actors, bro, of
Favorite
all time.
actors.
Will and Martin, my two favorite actors of all time. And you know, he got his award, and that whole thing just tarnished. I mean, I know the
Just flipped
animosity
upside down.
yeah. I mean, he must feel even though he probably wants to, like, you know, just, you know, did it. So, you know, he did apologize. Him and Chris Rock, they apologized on online. They sent the apology out to each other. I personally think those two guys, I don't know them, but just from their character, I think that you're gonna see them together. You know, it might be on like a talk show or something like that or whatever. Maybe the red table
Mhm.
talk shit. And they're gonna sit down and talk to each other, man, and hash it out. They seem like good dudes, bro. Like I really don't think that it's gonna be something that's gonna be long lasting. But I don't know. I'm just talking shit on the show, like whatever. But it's very interesting, man. It's very interesting. Like, you know, we'll see where it goes. You know, we'll see where it goes. If it goes anywhere, I probably just will stay right there. But hopefully, Will don't lose that Oscar, man. That was his first
Yeah, I hope not.
for that
I
Venus and
hope.
Serena movie. Yeah,
I haven't even watched that movie, but I heard that was great.
I don't fuck. I don't, I'm not into shit like that. I'm not saying it's not good, but I'm just not into stuff like that. So that's why I'm not a fan. I'm not now. If it was Spider Man and shit like that, okay, I'll fuck with it. Okay, let's see. Did it win? Nah. Didn't we get nominated? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, what the fuck? I didn't watch anything. But yeah, it was some interesting shit, bro. But that's the top news that everybody's talking about right now. But like I said, we haven't been back on the show ever since, like, you know, all the stuff. What else have you been hearing as far as what else has been going on?
That's about it. Anything
That's
else you
about it.
hear is COVID. That's
Nah, people
every
ain't talking about that
goddamn
COVID
thing
shit
I
no more.
hear.
People ain't talking
No,
about that COVID
that's the
shit that
only
much
thing
no
I
more, bro.
listen. Shit.
I
Work
don't
where I
know.
work.
Yeah, it must be it. Because I mean, people really aren't talking about everybody. Shit, people are more talking now. I hear people more talking about taking masks off than putting them on and shit. And like the cases are all going down. Even the fucking president was up there talking about, hey, we're almost done with this shit. So I don't think we got too much more of COVID, bro. I don't think
I
COVID's gonna
hope
be.
not.
I don't think COVID's gonna be going on.
I
What
hope
we do
not.
got to talk about is you know, we at war. Well, we're not at war, but I, how close to it?
I
How
try
close
to
to
put
it could
that in
we
the
be?
back of my head, man.
It's
I don't
interesting,
pay
man.
that shit attention.
It's interesting. I mean, it's definitely like
Ain't shit I could do.
no, it's not. But I mean, everybody. I think when it first started, it was a lot more attention grabbing. Like everyone was like, oh god, like, you know, Russia's doing all this stuff to whatever, and it was interesting. And everybody's World War III talk. People,
Mm.
people are so fast to be done with some
Yeah.
shit. You don't hear nobody talk about none of that shit no more. Like you see it on the news every now and then, and you see a couple posts here and there, but people be over it, bro. Will Smith smacks Chris Rock and forget about it. World War III could have started. If that shit would have happened, it wouldn't have even mattered. We could be fighting the war, but if Will Smith
Mm-hmm.
hit Chris Rock, you forget about it.
Shit. Just imagine if Chris Rock hit his ass back.
Listen.
Yeah.
I posted it too. Listen, I saw a poster for WrestleMania, and it had
Oh, I seen that
Will
one.
Smith versus Chris Rock. Just if that happened, that would be
Oh
the
my God.
biggest match of all. Fuck the McGregor and Mayweather or whatever. Yo, listen, that would be the biggest match right now. If while it's hot, listen, yo, set that shit up. Get them dudes paid.
Triple H, get on the phone.
Listen, yo. Speaking of Triple H, man, damn, I haven't even been on the show to talk about, like, you know, all my wrestling stuff, man. Triple H just retired, man. It's crazy,
Mm-hmm.
yo. Of such a career, man. Triple H is definitely like he's my top five. Stone Cold, The Rock, The Undertaker, um, Triple H, and then Kane. Those are my top five favorite wrestlers of all time, yo. And Triple H just retired. I didn't even know, but he had a heart attack, and
Yeah, that situation serious.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think I heard he got
defibrillator.
a defibrillator. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy, man. Triple H, all the
They kept
legends
that
that
on
we.
low.
Yeah, he did, man. them guys, but he definitely ain't wrestling no more without that shit. I mean, he might go punch somebody in the ring or something like that, but yeah, he's done. Triple H is done. Stone Cold coming back. Got a whole bunch of shit going on. He's coming back for one match though. At least that's
They
what they're
about
saying.
to what Undertaker put him in the
Hall of
Hall
Fame.
of Fame.
Yeah, man,
I
that's
can't wait to see
phenomenal.
that.
Yeah, that's definitely well deserved. It's crazy to sit there and like know that you're going to experience like Undertaker's going to the Hall of Fame, man. But yeah, it's really a lot of entertainment going on right now. I mean, that's awesome. Entertainment show's gonna be back, y'all. We definitely coming back. I definitely wanted to come back and do the show. Like I said, I wasn't even really ready to come back with the show yet. Got a lot of stuff going on and just trying to make some changes and things like that or whatever. But now that I'm back and I love it. Jade in the Mouth came back to open up the show with me this time around. But we had to talk about that. There was no way we can get past not talking about that right there. It was a crazy situation, man. And it's like when you think about it, it shouldn't be as big as it is. But when you really think about it, yeah, it shouldn't. Because them niggas is legends. And tell me you woke up a year ago and said Chris Rock and Will Smith are beefing. Nobody wouldn't even think of their name together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. It's like, just that incident. You just never know what the day is gonna bring. But
one thing on behalf of that, I can say I'm glad to see that I saw was how Denzel, Tyler Perry, and one more person went right to Will Smith's side and made sure he was good and checked up on him.
Yeah, I believe it was Bradley Cooper too.
Bradley Cooper,
they went and they did. Like I said, man, I really believe.
I was glad to see it.
It was respect, man. It was respect.
Yeah.
Who do you think could have got away with that shit and they would have turned on their ass? Like, who do you think they would have turned on? You ain't gonna turn on Will, bro. Will is a fucking legend, man.
Yeah.
Who would have did that? What if Tyler Perry would have smacked Chris Rock?
Nah, for him definitely not.
You think they would have stayed on the side?
Yeah, definitely.
Smacking Chris though. Chris is a legend.
Yeah, Tyler Perry is. Yeah, they wouldn't.
I don't know.
Somebody I think they would have turned on.
Who would they have turned on? They wouldn't have turned on Denzel. They wouldn't have turned on. Who they wouldn't have turned on, yo? They wouldn't. There was somebody. Idris Elba. Let's say Idris Elba. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them turn on.
If Idris Elba jumped up there and smacked Chris Rock for saying something like a joke, you think more people would have been like, "Yo, Chris Rock, he's a comedian. He was just joking. What the fuck wrong with you, dude?" I mean, people turning on Will, bro. People are trying to turn on Will. People are, focusing on more the fact that he shouldn't have done that. And like I'm saying, he shouldn't have done it. Of course, you're absolutely right.
He shouldn't have. I agree.
Should he pay for it? Probably. But I do think Chris Rock should decide if he should pay for it. I say that with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, that is the Oscars or whatever. Like, they do have a say so in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's their production. This is their big night. All those people put in such hard work. And I'm pretty sure some of them are kind of pissed because I don't know who won not one fucking award. Will Smith.
Will.
And I don't even remember him for that. I remember him for smacking the shit out of somebody.
Yep.
No, I don't even know. So he kind of stole the thunder out of everybody's fucking planet and stuff.
Yep.
But
I don't even know what movies were up against the movie he wanted.
I don't. Not one. I don't watch it. I'm pretty sure the people who watched it didn't fucking know. I'm pretty sure everybody was watching that, and then they saw that, and they were like, "Oh, I don't remember what happened in the rest of the show." The niggas who was there didn't remember. Everybody in that audience was like, the people who won. yo, Wilson smacks shit out of Chris Rock, nigga.
But surprisingly, there have been a lot of people on Will's side too.
Yeah, that's Will, man. That's the Fresh Prince, bro. You crazy as hell. You think I'm turning on the Fresh Prince, bro? That's the Fresh Prince. Yeah, I still stick with the story, and I'm about to fuck up because Will gonna smack the shit out of me. But I feel like Jada took that nigga through the ringer, bro. I have no idea. I'm just a nigga talking shit on the show, but I feel like Jada took him through some shit, bro. I feel like Jada kind of, I don't know. I mean, I could be absolutely wrong, but just like everything I saw with that entanglement shit, they put it out there, so that's what I saw. And if you want to judge me on it, then judge me. But it just really seems like she just exposed that nigga on a different level that I don't even think he is. I don't even think he is that. But when she did all that entanglement shit and brought all that stuff to light with that dude, and they said that they was letting no dude live with them and stay with them or whatever, and then she was fucking with him, and bro, all that to me,
that was August Alsina situation.
yeah, that all that to me was weird. Like I mean, then they say, oh, we were married, but not really married. But now it's like, oh, she's my backbone. It's like, how many different stories y'all niggas got? Like, you know, it can't be both. Like, it can't be we're a great married couple, but we're not really married. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? I'm black, but I'm also blue. Like, nah, man, you got to be one or the other. Like, but it was interesting, man. Definitely an interesting topic. All right, Jay. That's really it, man. We ain't really got too much to talk about in this episode, but what else you got, man? Anything else going on? You ain't talking about shit. Look, football, yo,
Football
change the
season's
mouth.
over.
All this motherfucker do is watch sports, and when he's not watching
Sports
sports,
is life.
he's playing make believe sports. Who do you got, Sean? Oh my God, Tony Roberts. Who the fuck is that? He plays for the Orioles. Remember the Orioles? Was that a football team? I don't watch that shit.
That's baseball. Shit, baseball season officially started.
Yeah, we gotta come back on and do a sports show. I don't got I'm watching UFC, man. That's all I watch. I watch UFC every Saturday. They got the fight nights, and they about to have pay-per-views coming back on and everything. Pay-per-views are so much better with the fans and shit back. I'm starting to not even remember what it was like not watching.
That's all
fans.
Sports, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that shit's back to
sport.
normal. I got wrestling on right here, and they got the fans all back in the audience. I don't even remember what it was like.
I think I got it recording right now.
What Raw?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been watching wrestling. I stay with wrestling. I love fucking wrestling. Yo, check it out. Be like, we definitely gonna have a WrestleMania review show. We definitely gonna have a Hall of Fame review show. I'm definitely doing both of those for the entertainment show. But like I said, yo, check us out Thursday. We're gonna be back with Jay Flash, my son. He's coming on with me. He's gonna be doing his own Twitch channel. So he's trying to get, used to talking to the camera and stuff like that. We're going to start going over movies and things like that on Netflix. Might even do like a little kid segment or something like that. JD the Mouth is back. He's going to be coming up apparently, every now and then talking about some shit. Maybe we'll do some sports. We're trying to do something where we're talking about more like current events and things like that come on. So if you see us pop up, you'll see us talking about whatever's going on. But, yo, Jay, in closing, what do you got, man? You got anything in closing? We about to close the show out right now. Give everybody some time to.
On behalf of wrestling, a great loss being Scott Hall, Razor Ramon.
Man, thank you for saying that, bro. Cause
that one.
Yo, listen, man. Rest in peace.
Me and Eb watched the segment of the DVD last night.
Yeah, bro. Yo, listen, that shit right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit hit hard, man. That shit hit hard, yo. Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, co-founder of the NWO. Like, who didn't know that? He was one of the reasons why I loved wrestling. There's no other fucking word for it, yo. I used to watch Razor Ramon, and he'd come out with the chains, and he had the toothpick. And he threw the tooth. He had the one I'll never forget. This is where I was like, I love this guy, and I was freaking like 6. But he came out and he was fighting Bret Hart. I think it was at the Royal Rumble, and he was fighting Bret Hart. And Bret Hart would come out. He had the jacket, he had the pink big glasses, and Bret Hart would come out. And before he start the match, he'd go out into the audience and he'd find a kid and he'd give him the glasses. So he was fighting Scott Hall, right? So Bret Hart went and gave him the glasses, got back up in the ring. Scott Hall took the toothpick. Ugh, fuck you, nigga. As a kid, I was fucking dying, yo. I was crying. I was like, he threw the toothpick at him. As a kid, I love Scott Hall, bro. Rest in peace, big bro.
It's crazy. He was in the hospital out here.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them are in Georgia, man. DDP Yoga, Diamond Dallas Page, he does that DDP Yoga out here in I think Powder Springs, I think in Georgia. Not even far from where I live. I live right around the corner from there. One of the gyms that I had went to one time said that he comes in there and does it every now and then. So damn, Bianca Belair over here chopping fucking Becky Lynch's hair off right now on wrestling. Going crazy. But yo, listen, yeah, definitely. Thank you for saying that, Jay, because I definitely forgot, man. Like I said, I ain't been on in a while. You know, Triple H retired and Scott Hall passed, man. That's some sad shit right there. But you know, thanks for the memories, thanks for the legend. Yeah, much love. You know, I'm a huge wrestling fan over here, man. Huge wrestling fan. But in closing, thank you guys so much, yo. Thank you. We back. We coming back. I hope you guys enjoy the thing. Leave your comments. You'll tell us what you think about the whole, situation with Will and Chris. You know, much love to you guys. Chris Rock, Will Smith, I love y'all. You guys have, given us so many laughs over the years, so much entertainment, man. You guys will work it out, man. Y'all grown. Shit happens. We all human, bro. Nobody's holding nothing against you over here on the beeline. But yo, until next time, stay true,
but
stay
never
positive. Forget. Look at JD's mouth. He's fucking be in the mouth. See, I'm over here trying to close my shit, and he's over here adding his
little but never forget.
With his bright ass shirt. Every time he comes on, the last time he came on the show, you had a bright ass shirt too. You're a bright ass shirt club. All right, listen. Love y'all. Stay true, stay positive, pay attention. We back.
Good. Be live, fam.